And now, the reason we got out of bed this morning, for music and the spoken giggles, Singing Mama and Auntie B are our very own soulful duets.
Good morning, everybody.
How are we doing?
America.
Hello, America. I love you. How's everybody doing?
I'm doing good.
That's you guys.
Doing good.
That's you.
How are you doing?
I'm good.
How are you, Kevin?
I am good. It's hot in Pennsylvania. It is no longer February.
It's
True.
not.
It wasn't
True.
last
It's June. It's almost July.
week. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Jenny apparently thought this was your show, Kevin.
Said engage Reiki Mindfulness Monday and notification. Hi, Jen. Love you, sister.
It is
Yes, we
Mindfulness Monday.
do. Yes, we do.
Jamie, Bree, and Kevin. Hey, my favorite people. Hey, Carter. How you doing, bud?
Hello, Carter.
Thanks, Carter Hatch.
That
a great
is
name.
Marissa's boyfriend.
Sweet. That's her daughter.
That's my oldest Rue. That's her boyfriend right there.
So, Angels, how goes the birthday afterglow?
It's so wonderful. So wonderful.
It's been well. It's been well.
Oh, man. After all the things that happened yesterday, she and I sat outside and talked and laughed like
Mhm.
little 5-year-olds, who just giggle and talk about all the things. Oh, it was so great. So great. And then we did it again
That's
a couple
pretty
more
awesome.
times because we
It's
did.
true.
And it was
'Cause that's what we do.
Mhm.
It's been
And today
very
is
cool.
Jennifer's birthday. It's a friend of ours.
Yeah.
And we called her last night and we sang Happy Birthday Eve to her.
Yes,
On her voicemail.
it's true. Happy birthday, Eve.
So happy birthday, Jennifer. Today.
Yes.
Jennifer. She'll have to get some blessings for sure.
Yes, for sure.
Thank you so much for doing that on your on
Yeah.
yours, Kevin. That was so great.
I was still like, I watched it again because I wanted to see like how you did it exactly. Because like my eyes are all closed, and then all of a sudden you're all. I'm like,
so
you're
well.
sneaky, son. You're sneaky.
It's a little bit. It was weird how it played out. It was a completely different group that showed up than the one that I was expecting. So I was
Oh.
thankful that people were there. Like at least
Very
4
cool.
people yesterday told me they'd be there, and not one of them was. And then 4 completely different people were. And, I sent the link to Kathy on a whim, and she showed up, and that was wonderful as well.
That's
so
cool. And yeah,
excited to see
Debbie.
that.
Yeah, and Debbie was like, I got it like 20 minutes before the thing. I'm like, very cool.
That's
Very
just
cool.
so great. And Rita, she's getting very good on there, by the way.
Yeah, she is.
We love her, and she's just very sweet.
She's
know?
expanding.
Oh, love her. Everybody that was there was really great.
I love it.
He's like, I overslept. Sorry.
Eh.
A lot of
It
people
happens.
just slept at
If
7
you
p.m.
need
in the
sleep,
evening.
that's
Yeah. Oh, and Jenny, her dad's having a hard time. I don't know if you guys read this at all, Kevin. Oh, that was different. So her dad was in the ICU for 75 days. He just got released
Oh
from
wow!
a severe alcoholic and a brain bleed in January. And then now a few days ago, he had a severe stomach bleed. The hospital released him and is starting again. He's vomiting blood. She's stuck here while he's suffering in Ontario alone.
we're with
So
you.
she definitely.
Not
girl.
alone, Jenny Cook. Not alone.
We're with you. We send all our love and Reiki, everything. We're with you
100%, sister.
for sure.
Yeah, we love you, lady. We're definitely sending
the
them all out to you.
The beautiful thing about Sangha is nobody has to suffer alone anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
For
That's
sure.
massive and powerful, you guys. Massive and powerful.
Yeah, Michael and Dom. Dom.
Downright lovable.
Everybody sending loves and prayers and everything.
We're with you, Jenny. We're with you. Hang with us too, okay?
Yep.
We'll all get through this together. For sure.
For sure. So today we are talking about connecting with someone on a spiritual basis and how it's always possible through the Jesus. Because through him, through God, nothing is impossible, right? So if we want to connect with somebody, and for instance, when somebody's telling their experience of what they've gone through, it's not our job to minimize what they went through and say we would have done it differently. It's our job to support them and love them through it, right?
In it, yeah.
That one. And to help them with it, to help them through it, to help be there to support them and comfort them, and not belittle them in any way, shape, or form, because that will never help anybody. Well, if it was me, I would have done this. Okay, but that's not what this is about. It's about me sharing my experience and, telling you about this because it was, one, something that they probably asked about, or just that they really needed to talk about it. And we want people to be able to trust. And in order to trust, there has to be a compassion. There has to be something like that, to that effect, so that we can get through these situations that we all go through. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. Mind if I say something? Oh,
Yeah, go
go
ahead.
ahead and do that, and then we'll.
Thank you so much for your support. He's alone, not I. I've got all of you. It's true. He has us too, Michael says.
Yeah, I agree. We're going to just
Yeah.
come to both and do both.
And
I want to add to what you said. So, when Kevin is on his show in the morning and he's talking about looking at the part of us that we're having a difficult time with, say, for instance, I'm going to take myself. I have a hard time taking care of my body. Food is really difficult for me. And he says, smile at that part of you. He's not saying like to tease it. It's like a love. You're loving on that piece of you. Yeah, I know you're there. I know you're there. Right? But just for today, I'm going to do this. This is what it reminds me of. When someone's telling me an experience that they had, that's their experience. Right? So I smile at them and I love them. And just for today, whatever happened. I'm just talking to the person, the soul, the love, the light that's right there. So I'm not taking my own prejudgments or anything like that. I'm just trying to love on the person. And if this is making sense to you, Kevin, this is how you've taught me to say it. You smile at it. And just for today, I'm going to do this. And I think we can do this outside just as we do inside. And it brings us to this core of compassion. And that's the love part where we feel seen and heard and loved. And I think that that's a big thing for all of us, that we all need it.
Yep.
And there's no point in taking someone's experience and picking it apart to make them feel bad, right? So we don't want to do that with ourselves. Right? I'm still smoking, but I'm not smoking near as much, you guys. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. But I'm still smoking. I could beat myself up for that if I wanted to. But I understand where I'm at. And I love me. I'm doing so good and I'm so excited. And yes, it's there. And sometimes I smile at it and go, not right now. Just for this moment, I'm going to stay here and wait it out. Yeah. And other times I'm like, I'm going to go. But I still love me because I'm still doing, everything I can. And I think everybody is doing their best. Just because they don't do exactly what I would do doesn't make it right or wrong. They're doing their best. So I love the person just the same way I love me. And that's what I'm learning from Kevin. So I'm learning from Jamelia here. And I'm walking this path with you guys. And I don't want to take over because I do that. So Kevin, what do you think?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I love that, Auntie B. I love your smiles that burst through your speech, especially when you're speaking about sharing your personal growth in a way that can be felt, touched, and understood by others. I agree with most of that. I don't agree with the part where you said everyone is trying their best, because a lot of people are not trying their best. And that's why we find ourselves in the state of the world, because that's what kind of this critical mass, this great awakening is, that call for everyone to start to do their best. So that's the first step. People need to take that realization. But beyond that, the very first piece of getting started with anything, moving started with anything, is when you understand where we come from. And I mean all of us, regardless of what we've done in our past, wherever we are at the current place in our path right now, we have all come through a world full of deceit, deception, and toxicity on every level being thrown at us from every conceivable place, right? So the very first move that any of us have to make has to be the move of forgiveness, self-forgiveness, because anything that we've ever done negatively to ourselves, to others, anything that is, those pieces where we judge ourselves harshly, those pieces where we, beat ourselves up and cause ourselves to want to eat some bad things or smoke some cigarettes or have some beers, those kind of things. So much of that can be relieved when we understand that, like, our hands have been tied. We have been filled with lies. We have made choices based on false and invalid information. True. We've made choices based on living in a toxic world and trying to survive, not knowing how to thrive. So we have to start with that forgiveness piece. And that's why, to truly move forward into a spiritual path and to truly start to ascend, heal thyself, move forward, and be of any type of service to others, it has to be about self-forgiveness first. Because every single time one of those pieces come up, one of those seeds manifest itself, you have that choice how you're going to react, just like you were illustrating. I can say, I feel that urge for my cigarettes, or I'm starting to feel anxious again. Damn it, I hate that. I hate when I feel anxious. I don't like this. I'm attaching negative feelings and thoughts and emotions to what is a natural occurrence. Take that negativity away. Take that harsh judgment upon thyself away. Out to it. I understand that seed of anxiety is there. I understand that for a long time, part of my physical body has been this addiction to whatever this particular substance is. I understand. I recognize that. I embrace it. I choose not to partake today. If for some reason I'm going to partake today, I'm going to immediately forgive myself and realize that I still have work to do. None of us have had a lifetime of perfect choices because of where we come from, because of the world that we've had to navigate through, because of the layers of mud that we've had to climb out for so long. None of us have climbed out of the mud clean. When we get to the top, we're completely dirty for a reason. Okay, and that's okay. We need to let that go. I don't have time to wipe myself off. I have other people to help up. So yeah, I've done a lot of dumb things. I've failed many times. I have been very self-destructive for many, many years. And what I have personally found, and what I believe that everyone will find, is when you ultimately get to a place in your path where those things they can't hold on to you anymore. They just hold new value and they just start to fall away. Exactly. So you keep moving forward. You keep vibrating high. You keep staying high. Don't focus on every single cigarette, because the more that you move forward, pretty soon you're just not going to want any of them. You're going to understand that every time you touch one, you got to start over again because you're vibing lower. So the more we vibe high, the more good things happen. The more our body heals, the more our energy expands, the more we meet angels along our path. Everybody seems to be happy. It's birthday cake on your head kind of feeling.
Yeah.
Very good. Very good.
I love it. So good. So good.
Dom was saying that he hasn't drank either in 3 days.
Hey, good job, kiddo.
He did a bit of learning that last week, and he hasn't drank for 3 days, which is awesome. Good job,
really proud of you. Really proud of you.
So proud of you, brother. Let me share that. Yeah, I'm on day 2 of a pretty big detox as well.
Nice.
Good job, dude. Good job.
We're going to expand that.
Very good. So Jenny's been off painkillers for 15 months and off of alcohol for 10 years.
My goodness.
She's so worried about her dad, but she will never judge anyone who battles addiction.
Right? It's
good.
that love, that compassion piece.
Mhm.
When we have love for other people, the rest does fall away, exactly like what you said, Kevin. The reason why I'm saying that I think people do their best, I'm not talking about the ones out there set to do evil, even though I think they do their best at it. I think that people who have found us here, okay, people that I come across, I'm going to agree with you for the most part, okay, do their best. They don't know they have choices beyond what they're doing. Have you come across people like that who don't realize that they have a choice in something?
Yeah, of course.
I didn't know I had a choice to breathe like that. I didn't know to just breathe. So basic. I didn't know.
yeah.
It's almost like a realization though of it too.
So
It's
don't you
like
think they're doing their best until they know more and then they can choose to do more? Is that
It's been my experience that most people don't do their best.
seriously?
Absolutely. Apathy.
Man,
Apathy is the reason we're in this place.
that's boring.
It's boring. It's awful.
Well, stop it.
We
Not
don't.
you. I mean, you're doing your best. I know.
don't tend to attract apathetic people to our communities. We tend to attract warriors.
True.
So that's good on us because we tend to see more of people that are trying real hard. The community that I'm connected to is an honorable community. We're flawed human beings that try very, very hard.
Oh,
That's all we ever need to be. But I still know people that don't make much progress, and we have to make progress.
Yeah.
I guess I just always progress is measured different by everybody. And with where I just left, right? I just left Chris's place, and I'm here at Jamie's house now. And when I first got there, the house was just very dark. Some pretty big things had happened there. I walk in the house said to me, "You will not win." And I was like, really? You recognized me before I even walked through the door, like it was right at the threshold. As I'm leaving that house, not a lot had changed with the people inside, except everything. They all were very closed when I got there, and when I left, they were very huggy, and they're very warm people, but they had been so closed off from the world way before the pandemic. Okay, when hard things come, lots of people put barriers up, right? And so when those go up and you give up because you don't know what else to do, I believe that's because you don't feel like you have choices. Now, these are semantics here, but I'm saying the incremental thing here is they don't get up and they don't go do all the things that people do normally. They stay inside. But the difference is where their heart is and their actions to take care of themselves. These are tiny, little, itty-bitty things, but sometimes it's all that they can do. And I think that loving someone, even in that, which is what you say to do anyway, right? Is what we're doing. And so I think every single success should be celebrated. Every single one, no matter how tiny or how big. Because that's progress, and your best isn't measured by my best. And my best isn't measured by yours. But I guess our experiences are different. I totally respect your opinion. Because, dude, you're still the king of chill, and I love listening to you. Always, always. Do you have a bell? Do you have the bell? I don't have mine set up yet. Do you have it? Like giggles in my tummy.
See, where was it?
Hi, Lady Rita.
Hey, Rita.
Hi, Rita.
Hi,
It's a
Bits.
time.
Stacy.
Deception is so very hurtful when it is known and perpetuated anyway.
True.
Stacy.
No lie is comfortable, honestly.
Mm-mm.
Not for me. Maybe you have a different experience, Kevin.
What's that? What experience?
I said no lie is comfortable.
No lie is comfortable.
People tell lies so they don't hurt people. People tell lies to hurt people. But the truth, to me, has always been more sustainable. And in that, I find the comfort. But lies don't feel comfortable to me. Do they to you? Is that why people lie?
If you're asking me, lies created the world that we're trying to break free from. We have no time for that anymore. This is time for transparency, for growth, for truth, for purpose. Like all of the things that held us back. That's what I'm saying. Like, you know, we're all at different places in our path. We all have different types of work to do. We have different things to do. You know, if our backyard is still a mess, we got to clean it up so that we can move forward. Like this isn't 10 years ago. This isn't 20 years ago. These are important times right now. You know, we're in the biggest spiritual war in the history of humanity. If you don't see that, if you don't recognize that, then you need to work on waking up. Once you do wake up, then hopefully you'll see that you need to contribute along with the other people that contribute, because there's never enough of us. And that's why I say, like, you know, bad people aren't apathetic. Bad people are full of purpose. Bad people are getting their work done. You know, they wake up every morning and they handle business. Good people are apathetic all across the world. They're the good people that sit on the couch, watch what's happening and hate it, but don't do anything about it.
Right? Okay, so I'm with you on that. That one's harder.
Are on our side.
Okay, I have a question. Apathy versus empathy. What's the difference? Like, I know the word because I hear it a lot.
You can
I know the empathy
with someone emotionally, right?
Feelings, right?
Feel their feelings. Apathy is like
apathy?
You don't get. It's just
apathy is when you don't do
like the shrug off
about anything. You shrug everything off. You
okay.
You watch Antifa torch our entire country, and you watch me and say somebody else will do something about it.
Exactly.
Okay, I gotcha.
Yep.
You'll have my support in your challenges. I'll keep you on my prayers. Thank you, Carter.
Thank you, Sir Kurt.
And Carter.
I know. I agree with you. You know, when I would be looking for someone to help me out, I ran away a lot. And when I would go and find somebody and I would tell them so that they could help me like an adult, right? They would be really concerned to my face. But then when confronted by my handler, it was like they were like, "Oh, it's here's your child, nothing, no big deal." And that's where I had the big problem, because so many people promised to help me. So many people said they would. And when they get to the point to do it, they just walked away. And I see the same thing as what you're talking about. People who are looking and they see what's happening, but they just turn their head. You can't do that anymore.
Yeah,
you're exactly right. That's how the world got so yuck.
Because people just let things slide.
Over.
It's over. So you know.
I agree. When we go to Arizona, we are going to be blessing the ground, every bit of it that we're on. We are taking it back. And I hope that this is something all of us can learn to do. The ground we need to reclaim it, right? Get that, the Jesus, the Gaia, the whole good vibration thing going, reclaim it for this side. I know that Kevin, and in one of your broadcasts, you were talking about Reiki your car. I've heard people talk about blessing the ground, and there's a lot of different words for it, but I want to understand it from you. So when you talk about Reiki your car, does that bless the ground you're on when you're in your car? Or do you send Reiki to your car and the ground while you're driving? Would you tell us something about that, if that's something you do?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's, again, thinking in terms of and seeing in terms of energy. You know, with our intentions, with our practice, with our mindfulness, we can extend our energy. We can have it arrive before that we do. We can put, we can fill our, so even physical objects like a vehicle, like a car, it's you know, it's a collection of energy. It's all just vibrating pieces, right? We can send Reiki into that. We can combine, you know, the Reiki, which is that life force element, to any type of object, just by praying with it, by meditating with it, by intending that it be so. So when you practice Reiki, that it's the art, it's the modality of allowing yourself to be that vessel. So you fill up on this God healing substance, this pure universal life healing energy, and then you send it out to where or what or whoever you intend to be the case. You can send it out through your own path. You know, we work on setting intentions for ourselves every morning on my show. And so the intention with that, the idea behind that is that our intentions will go and walk our path before we do. So they'll begin to clear things away for us, so that when we get to things, we already know how we're going to respond to them because we've already intended to do so. When we set our intention in the morning to be kind to everyone that walks our path, then when we cross someone throughout our day, we already know we're going to smile at them. We're going to assist them in some type of way. When we're prepared for the adversity that we intend to find, we're already going to be sending, the best parts of ourselves to that piece to remove it before we even have to physically deal with it. So that means that we're mentally prepared, we're energetically prepared. The physical versions of ourselves have less work to do because we've already put that work in on a spiritual level.
I love what you're saying. That's how I feel about it when I see it in my mind's eye. Right? It's like you're sending out your aura almost. I don't know the right word, but it's like that, and sending it right with your intention. And it's an amazing process because a lot of people will hear it and think, "Oh, that's cool," but don't actually do it. Like, you have to put in the effort. That's the disconnect. How do you do it? You just do. You do it. You take the steps and you do it. And how do you get to do it better? You practice. The same with learning an instrument. The same with walking when you're a toddler. It's doing the steps. I'm surprised at how rare, I guess it is.
It's
that
very
people
rare.
will hear it and then not do it. So if you do it, that's the rare piece. Just do it. It's a big deal.
That is a very big deal. It's the big deal that has fueled me for so long. I grew up around apathy. I detest it. Like, it has fueled my purpose for a lifetime. That's exactly what engaged Reiki means. We're not sunshine Reiki. We don't have a Reiki studio at a corner and we just wait for people to come in and book sessions with us. We have more purpose than that. Okay. This is why we engage our Reiki. We don't sit around and wait for customers. We get up and we put our Reiki into the world because the world needs it. We get up and we put our Reiki into ourselves, into each other, because we all need it, because the best versions of ourselves will get more done. This isn't the time for light workers and patriots to be passive about the things that they do. This isn't 10 years ago. This isn't 20 years ago.
Nope.
Everyone with any type of ability and any type of sight and wisdom to what's going on needs to stand up and engage their gifts, whatever they may be.
Amen. I totally agree. I agree. And they are. There's so many stepping up. I'm still just blown away at the people that we've met. Just everybody in the chat right now. And there's everybody that's like them on the other side. Like, there's so many. I'm blown away constantly.
Yeah.
At the amazingness of all of this.
We have some beautiful warriors in the Sangha. There's no doubt.
People who have been called names their whole life, doubted your whole life. You come here and suddenly you're blooming. That tells you something. When you feel yourself growing, that's where you need to be. That's the perfect, like, you know what I'm saying. I'm so excited. I can't get
The perfect combination.
Yeah. It's how you know you're home, because it's how you're received. The Sangha sees you. The Sangha feels you and works with you. And when you go home to family, you're just that weird person that tries to get everyone to eat healthier.
Well, there's that.
People tune you out. So this is the time of truth. I've been saying it for over a year. 2020 is the year of truth. You learn who your real family is. People that have put themselves out there and stood on a wall all sharing truth. You see who stands beside you and who doesn't.
Yeah,
it's true. And sometimes it's not the people you thought it would be.
Right?
Certainly wasn't for me.
Right? And 45, he said that too. When he had that time where he went through the bankruptcy, like the big one, and he thought for sure certain people would be there because he had really taken care of them and really, thought he'd been a really good friend and everything else with them. And it wasn't these ones, it was these ones that stood by him. He learned that that's how you tell when you go through hard times, right? The ones who stick by your side, they're the ones that will last forever. The other ones are just kind of the, what do you say, willy wisp? I can't say that word. Willow
wisps.
They're the ones that are flimsy people.
Mm-hmm.
It is really cool.
For flimsy people.
No, it is true, right? It's true. Right now, you have to go with who you can really, really vibrate on the same place with and lift and walk forward. Because looking back, unless it's to help others that we're called to do, is just, it's not work. It's antithetical. I agree with you on that. I'm agreeing with y'all all over the place today because I'm here, right? And so that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing.
Our purpose aligns.
And with our powers combined, we are.
We're soulful duets, engaged Reiki.
Engaged duets.
Yes, engaged soulful duets, Reiki.
Wow.
But it's a trio. I don't know.
Yes.
Guess what? Since I've been here, I have laughed so much. I have just been so happy. He was so right. You know, he just, and I'm just, and I'm in the sun so much more, and I'm getting hugs all the day. Oh, I'm so happy.
All the day long.
Hugs are great. Like you could literally just run and hug right now on camera for us all if you wanted to.
Could.
She had to like carry the laptop with her.
Sometimes there's effort involved, we know, but
there will be. We're gonna be able to do things together now that we couldn't. We're gonna be able to sing duets actually live and stuff.
Wow, that's awesome.
It's true. Engaged trio.
Yeah, you're gonna sing with us, right?
So I'm the bell player.
Yay, bell!
We need a cowbell. We need a cowbell. And then you can need more cowbell. Need more cowbell.
Oh, Trish, yes,
Trish, we're hugging you.
We're hugging on you. Hug.
Ready? Big hugs.
Hugs and love, Trish Beard.
Definitely.
Throw a hug for Jenny Cook also.
Yes.
Yes.
Big hugs for Jenny Cook.
Oh, Jenny. I think I said Danny. I'm like, where's she?
Here's Jenny Cook.
I love you too, Jenny. Totally.
You remember that movie about Neil? Neil Armstrong? Neil Diamond?
Neil before me?
I think that's a K-N-E-A-L.
Oh, it is. You're right.
Or E-E-L.
I don't know which one. So, I don't know if you prepared anything for us today, Kevin. So I'm going to ask you if you did, and if not, we can move on. I just wondered if you had anything in your mind.
There you go.
Well, I don't have anything prepared in terms of anything that was asked of me to prepare.
Because nothing was asked to be prepared. So there you go.
But we can let people know about what we're hoping to
for Thursday.
do for Thursday.
Very good, very good.
Do you know what time you want to do that yet? Or should we still talk about that?
I would think maybe around 7 p.m. Eastern time.
So what time? One more time? Sorry, I was trying to read what Bree was saying with her face.
I'm sorry. I talked
7 p.m. Eastern time, 5 p.m. for the mountain people.
So 5 p.m. 5 p.m. for the mountain folk. We're the mountain folk.
And
we are literally in the mountain too.
Are of the highest quality. We love the mountain folk.
We are pretty up there.
Out there too.
I always meet the best people on top of mountains.
So 5, right?
Neil, the Kamala Harris story.
Oh no!
Oh, Michael.
So stellar. Even in his joking, Sir Stellar has spoken.
We'll do, Janice. I can send a new video of the sound too. Of the sound? The sound of the bell?
I think they're in their own conversation.
I think so too.
That was funny.
But to all the people that are wondering what in the heck we are talking about.
That's good.
Oh, yeah.
Go ahead.
Continue.
So
we should finish what we were talking about.
as many people know, the Angels will be embarking upon a quest with Kathy Hartman as part of the Kids Convoy, and there are many different people trying to contribute and send some love for the cause. And so, what we have agreed to do. So last night we decided this while we were sharing some oracle cards and having some, fun birthday smoking giggles and things like that.
All the smoking giggles.
Last night is that we'll have a little bit of a fundraiser, and we're going to do that Thursday evening. So Singing Mama and I, who have the same deck of Archangel Animal cards that we like to have fun with and share love. So we'll offer readings to people Thursday evening. In order to receive a reading, we ask that you make a contribution to the Kids Convoy. I don't know if you're prepared right now, Singing Mama, to put that info out. But if not, that'll definitely get out to everybody. And we're looking to probably cap it somewhere between 12 and 15 people. So if you'd like to have a reading, please make a contribution to the Kids Convoy, and then you will be on our list for Thursday evening.
Yes, and also with that, when you do make them donation, make sure that you put in because there's usually like a detail or
description,
a note or description or something. Just make sure you put in there like readings or engage Reiki or something like that. Type into the description, right?
Yep.
So that we know that you guys did it for this reason, and then that way we'll know who to draw the cards for.
Yeah, there's people donating, and so we want to make sure that if you send the love, and we know that it's for the reading, so we can add you to the thing. I'll also throw out there that between now and so you guys are leaving on the 7th, is that correct? So
she is leaving on the 7th.
It's not going to take us as long as it will her,
because she's in Charleston. So we're right here above in Utah. So
right on.
It's going to take her longer. She's going to be here around the 9th or 10th.
Okay.
So
yeah.
So what we're throwing out there is so Rita and I are also offering a contribution. Anyone that books Reiki healing sessions with us, we will also split the proceeds right in half by sending love to the convoy as well. So and this was inspired. So Mystic Mimi's doing the same thing between now and then. Anybody that schedules a reading with her, she's splitting them, and so
anybody that books
contribute to that as well. So
anybody that books through the 7th. Kevin. So even if you book up onto the 7th, I think is what she was saying, that she's going to donate half of whatever the sessions are. I don't know how much she charges, but yeah.
Yeah, as long as you book and pay ahead of time, it can be scheduled for whenever you need it to be.
There you go.
So it's it's healing and it's helping.
That's amazing. Thank you guys so much.
Yeah, these are the things to look for. These are the things that every regular people can do to contribute. You have people putting content out there, sharing knowledge, sharing this type of stuff, making these trips, raising awareness. Everybody can contribute in different ways, and we all need money to make these things happen. So that's
we share with each other.
Yeah. Money is just energy, guys. You have to realize it's just energy exchange. So put energy into what you want to see happen in the world, and then people will take that energy and manifest it in another way.
Absolutely. I want to make a comment here about the Arizona trip, because this is going to be different than the one she did when she went to the border, in that we're going to be stopping along the way, because there's a few places where I saw people die or children die, and we're going to be setting flowers there. We're going to be the roses and the daisies, and then we're going to be taking some loose tobacco, and we're going to have it's a bit of a Native American deal where we're going to reclaim the land like this with the tobacco. And I want to make sure that when we're going, that we have the space to do it. So in our mind, if when we're thinking about it, we're blessing the area, sending it forth now for the space then, because we borrow hope from the future, but we also send it. And, it creates that manifestation. And so that's what we're doing. And so when people are as generous as this, as Mystic Mimi, as Kevin and Rita, as the things that people feel in their heart to help, it is because we need to take this back, but also the things that have happened need to be respected, right? We need to honor those who have had really hard things, who died in the process, and also those who are still there. We're hoping to find them. And this is an amazing thing. This isn't sitting in front of the TV. This is actually getting off your ass and going there and doing it. Thank you. Yes. Yes, because it's not time for that anymore.
It's not time for that anymore. Warriors don't sit on their asses.
Nope, we get up and we move. And when people are like, but I'm sick, I don't feel good, I want to be like, okay, guess what? I had a stroke 6 months ago.
And you're surrounded by healers.
Yeah.
Support them.
Yep. We all can do this. We all can do this. We all need to do this.
She will be present.
Yes.
Her luck. Thursday passed. Her bank account got hacked and had to freeze her account. She must go to fix it, but her stuck in the house situation puts a big stop to her being able to donate.
But donation isn't always money. Go ahead.
Sorry. Will attempt to find a way, possibly will another option.
There you go.
In effect. I'm trying different approaches to get the situation fixed ASAP.
Girl. There's so many ways. Money is one way, and it's an important way. Because like Kevin said, we all have to have it to survive right now.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not the only way.
Right.
There's, the Reiki part, the sending out the love stuff is all vital. All of it. Every bit of it's important.
Yep.
Praying together in a community every day is huge. Yep. when you understand how energy works and you realize that when you have a group like this praying together at the same time for the same purpose, that's huge. That's valuable. That's important. That's powerful.
Mm-hmm.
It's huge.
That's why we do it every day.
Mm-hmm.
Did you ask?
Did I ask what?
Oh, I thought he said, why do we do it every day? I was like, I want to answer if you asked it, but that's why.
We do it every day.
That is. I was going to say, because you just said, I knew it. So I was excited.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, I'm giddy.
Really?
I know you can't tell. I'm holding it together pretty good.
And God saw us praying every day as a Sangha and sending love. And he said, this is really cool. I'm going to send you 2 angels to make those prayers sound even more beautiful.
Well, you know.
His will be done.
Yes. And it will be good.
Yes, it is. Can you tell, do I sound different? Can you tell I have extra stuff in my face?
Extra stuff in your face?
Got like a retainer thing now on the bottom. You know the flipper things that they give you? And they put like the extra teeth thingies in there?
It takes place in my tongue space, and so I'm trying to talk normal. And I feel like
she talks more like Sean Connery.
I do not talk like Sean Connery.
You know when he talks like this? A little bit. If you had your Scottish accent, you could be talking like this the whole time.
Oh, you're going to teach me that one.
Okay, I will.
I like that one.
Her Scottish accent is amazing.
That's I'm blanking on his name. Sean Connery.
Sean Connery?
Yes.
Which about him?
You were just him.
I was just, didn't he just pass away not too long ago? Because I thought they just had a thing about him dying like a month or so ago.
I don't know. I'm completely.
I think it was just like one of the run-of-the-mill things that went across somewhere, either on here or on there. I don't know.
Definitely not.
Not here. Was it here?
Maybe not on your show, but I mean like the computer.
Maybe on a computer.
Maybe.
Oh man, this is such a beautiful day, you guys. It's so beautiful.
Agreed. Yeah, he died on October 31st of last year.
There you go.
Halloween. I should do that.
Debbie has it too. It is hard to talk. See?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Gets in the way of her tongue. Good thing you have a gift of tongues. You can talk many different languages.
I have the same. What does that mean? I have the same things.
She's got a flipper.
So
Like the
they
partial
pulled one of my teeth, because it just kept being infected, and it was a big one, not that big, but it was big, and they put in a replacement, right? But then they filled in the other gaps, and then so to do that, there's a piece that connects them, and it goes under my tongue, and so it takes
Oh yeah.
this extra place, and so I my
Your
speech is
tongue
weird.
can fit it.
And because I have to really focus, I've had to really try to articulate because I don't have the same hearing everybody does. Because born deaf, so I hear differently. So when I can't hear me speak the same way, it's confusing.
Because it doesn't sound like the regular words that you say.
Well, yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm confusing myself saying the same words, but it doesn't sound like me to me.
There may be a slight increase in vibration today because you're happier today.
Very happy.
Because you're
Yes.
home. You're home.
Sprinkles.
That's exactly it.
Can I just say,
Mhm.
Tammy Sprinkle?
Yes.
I love her too. I love you guys all so much.
Ditto.
Wisnowski.
Wisnowski.
It's such a cool name.
I'll be about to go to work. We'll be back shortly.
Yay, love you.
Okay. Thank you so much.
My goodness. Kevin, Jimmy, I'm so happy.
Me too.
It almost doesn't feel real.
It's like
'Cause
surreal.
it's so happy. Like,
Imagine
happy.
happy is our natural state of being. Why has it been
Right?
kept from us for so long?
I don't know, but it's here right now. Do you feel the happy? Happy. So here. So right now. You don't feel it?
I feel it in abundance.
Okay, good. I thought you were shaking your head. It was my noise, wasn't it? I'm not taking it back. I left it animated.
And she's very animated. And it's amazeballs.
As always.
I can see you're trying to refrain some of it.
Mm.
You should not. You should let it flow.
It hurts.
Let it flow.
Oh,
Let
you're so
it flow. Come on, baby, make it hurt so good.
Yes, you got him to laugh. We win.
Victory.
Yes. Victory is ours.
Oh,
Score.
I don't even know where to go from here. Just happy. That's two.
This is award-winning programming. It's generating. Hopefully, everyone is happy with us.
I hope so. I hope you guys are happy. We just
Chat, are
said
you
it
all laughing with us or at us?
Either way,
We're
we're
good.
laughing.
Laughing
Either's
with
good.
that.
Yeah, don't fall off of your chair.
He's feeling euphoric. Euphotic. He's feeling euphotic.
Then I was three.
Is that like very happily taking pictures?
What's
Euphotic.
happening?
I know she meant euphoric, but it came out euphotic.
Oh, I'm like, where are you looking? I'm looking at what you put out there.
I love you, Debbie. It's just fun when autocorrect changes things. And euphotic, that's like really happily taking pictures.
It almost sounds like you're swearing. You fought
Really
it.
happily taking pictures. That's perfect.
I had to have my tongue under the thingy
Mhm.
that keeps it attached to the bottom clipped when I was 3. Maddox had to have that too. Because his tongue wouldn't like even come out of his mouth really. It like yeah, and that was as far as he could put it because the tongue that ring was like too short, I guess, or something. It was like too almost to the tip of his tongue, so he had to have it lasered.
Ow.
Yeah, but I'm sure being clipped is a lot worse than being lasered.
I don't know.
Because she's like 34 and stuff, and so when she was 3, that was
She also
31
gets
years ago.
true. You're very right. She also understands not understanding her own voice, like hearing it differently.
I was gonna say since her voice is raspy now compared to what it was.
I know she's got the Karen Carpenter soulful thing going on now.
Angels, I wanted to let you know the candles you received are handmade beeswax and lavender. I thought they were honey and lemon. It smells like
Your
bees.
smeller is awesome. Honey and lemon. No.
Well, I love honey and lemon, so
Beeswax.
that
I know.
Well, honey beeswax, you can pick
Yeah.
that. Where are you
Yeah.
getting the lemon from?
I don't know.
I don't know. She tasted my coffee and went,
It
citrus?
smells like lemon.
No, it's coffee.
I want to burn it because that's what you do with candles.
That is what you do. So, but the last piece of that is where she said that they're Reiki infused, and that's what we were talking about earlier when you were asking about sending Reiki into the car or into other things. So it's the process of Reiki infusing something. So what that means is we have filled that candle with Reiki infused vibration and healing love. So anytime you burn it, anytime when you're just sitting there right now, that emanation is available.
So what's the little grass-looking things?
That would probably be lavender.
Is that the lavender?
I'm not sure. I would think so.
Because I don't think
Thank
it'd be
you so
beeswax.
much.
That'd be really weird beeswax.
That would be weird beeswax.
Did you guys make
It smells
them?
really good, though.
Yes.
Handmade.
You made them?
Yes.
Hold on. You made them?
Nope.
You did. She did.
We can make some all the time. We make so many of our own
Are you-
products, guys. We make our
I'm
own.
not there yet. I'm still stuck on the you did it. That's awesome. Oh my head.
They're handcrafted.
Oh, wow.
Handcrafted by yours
Do you know how
truly,
much more cooler they are now?
and her.
That is like you send a piece of your time, a piece of your life, and you sent it here.
Well, the
Oh
books
my
that they-
goodness. Thank you.
books they sent were the ones that you guys were reading, right?
Yes.
Right. So
But
they're like emotions and stuff are inside the book.
Exactly.
True.
Because it's wood, right? It absorbs the energy.
I know, and that's
So it's like
amazing.
two things that
candle
they
thing
had
is like
made.
the extra freaking world, not a mile, to me. Because you took, I'm gonna cry happy tears. You guys are so cool, thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Most welcome. Most welcome.
I'm gonna use it to train the
I see a shadow.
You're gonna use it to train the dog?
Mhm.
A
The
candle?
candle?
Yep.
Okay.
I don't know how. I just know.
Use it
I
whenever.
just know.
Don't blow it out.
It's lavender. Because like she's very hyper, but with me
Yes.
she's calmer. That candle is the
Yes, she
key.
is.
Turn away. Ta-da! Thank you so
I need to
much.
burn it.
Of course, sweet one.
I'm
Burn the
sick.
candle and you sit there and breathe and work on your stuff.
Mhm.
Yes.
I'll bathe with the dog.
Breathe with the dog. But don't bring in the doggy breath because it stinks.
No, I will not do that on purpose.
Piece
With the dog. So
of their
I'll be
love is
acting-
in the candle.
That's right.
I sent you my email in the private chat. Would you mind posting that for anybody
Yeah, I
that
did
wants
put
to
it on the. It is in the description.
Awesome. Thank you.
But if you want me to, I will do that too.
Thank you. For anybody that wants to receive Reiki healing from Rita and I and wants to contribute to the Kids Convoy, that's how you can connect with us through the email.
Yes.
There's so much love all over the place. Everywhere, all the time. Did ever just hit you in the face?
Oh yeah,
Oh man.
the blessings. They show up with force.
Mhm.
They get the job done.
Right in the face. Sometimes in the eye.
Hopefully for you.
Thank you, Angel.
Every time.
There it is with added enthusiasm, actually.
Kevin and Miss Rita.
Oh.
Yes. I think we've had a lot of angels flying over us. You know how they say when everybody at the table, when they all go quiet, the angels fly over?
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Because we've all gotten quiet at the same time a lot. Mostly because I've just been quiet listening to you guys. But then you both get quiet at the same time while I'm still quiet. And, and I'm just like, oh, angel at this time, an angel at this time. There's been like 3 times at least.
At least. Always grateful for the presence of angels.
For sure.
Absolutely.
And 7 years ago. When you think of 407 years ago, every time somebody says foreshore, I think of 407 years ago. So I always want to say and 7 years ago after they say foreshore. Sorry, that was totally not anything to do with anything. Just so you know where my mind goes when somebody says foreshore.
Well, when somebody says what you just said, I think of Kindergarten Cop, and I think
Yes.
boys have a penis and girls have a vagina.
And that is still true to this day.
It is, regardless
Even
of
though
what
the world would like to make you think
nonsense they try to
differently.
feed you.
Yep, stupid stuff.
That's
But
awesome.
you know, that's what the devil does. Is tries to confuse everybody.
And reverse engineer everything that God creates.
Right?
That's how you know.
Exactly. Exactamundo. So Debbie is going to be 61 on the 12th of July.
Yeah, Debbie.
She says, my birthday's coming up, Kevin and Rita. Wink, wink, wink. Just so you know.
Sister Seller.
We're gonna make more
Said it.
candles.
See right here. See?
Holy
I bought one for my birthday, Kevin and Rita. My birthday's coming up.
I sure hope
Just so you know. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Hold on, what? You sure hope
What? You broke up a lot.
I said we have a lot of birthdays coming up. I sure hope we get a lot of Reiki healing sessions, so that
There's
we can
a
buy
lot
candles.
of things coming up.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
There's Jenny and Debbie and Michael, and I know there's one other person.
There's lots of them. Kathy.
I know, but like in the chat room right now. Kathy's is coming up. When's Kathy's?
I think hers was
Was?
July 4th?
No, it's in July. She's a Cancer too.
Doesn't it feel like it's July 4th?
July 4th is my Uncle Frank's birthday.
And it was our grandma's birthday.
Mm-hmm.
Michael has a cool birthday, 7/17.
Christy.
Oh yeah, 7/17. That'd be cool if he was born in like 77. 7/17.
He would probably like that.
Or
Not
like
to-
67. It's something with the 7.
17.
We're all the same week. Jenny says, we're all the
That's
same
kind of
week.
big. That's freaking awesome.
It's a birthday week.
Lots of close birthdays. And apparently Dom's dog is dreaming about cats because he's growling.
That's awesome.
Hey, 6 and 2 make 8. Forever symbol.
Uh-huh.
Oh, Christie's. Yeah, Christie's.
Oh, I said Kathy, didn't I?
Yes, you did.
I apologize, Christy.
That's why I
I
was
meant
like,
you.
Kathy's? We were
I
just
meant
talking
you.
about that before.
I'm
Not you.
very sorry. I meant you. I totally did.
The other sentence is 8/28/78. That's cool. 888.
Okay, so I know we're gonna pray it out here. Do you guys mind if I play a song real quick? Because I'm very excited. It's kind of a get up and go kind of song, like that, but better.
Sure.
Are you?
Oh, it's better, yeah.
It's way better.
better.
It's better.
Well, we're here to encourage people to get up and go, right? So yeah.
That is great.
I played it last
Let's
week.
talk quick.
She should try to talk to make me giggle more. It's so good. But it's just
We never promised there wouldn't be giggles, folks.
never promised that.
You mentioned smoking giggles.
True that. True that. Okay, so I've already played it one time, but it makes me so happy. I think I did. In my dreams, I did. I'm pretty sure I did. Okay.
Help is on the way. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. All right, ready? Everybody ready?
I'm ready.
Ready?
Okay.
It may be midnight, midday. He's never early, never late. He's gonna stand by what he claimed. Lived enough life to say, I heard your heart, I see your pain. Out in the dark, out in the rain. Feel so alone, feel so afraid. I heard you pray in Jesus' name. It may be midnight or midday. It's never early, it's never late. He gonna stand by what he claimed. I've lived enough life to say, Help is on the way.
It's around the corner.
Help is on the way.
Coming for ya.
Help is on the way.
Yeah.
I've lived enough life to say help is on the way. Sometimes it's days, sometimes it's years, some things a lifetime of falling tears. He's in the dark, he's in the cold. Just like the morning, he's gonna show. Maybe midnight or midday. It's never early, it's never late. He gonna stand by what he claimed. I've lived enough life to say help is on the way. Help is on the way. Help is on the way. I've lived enough life to say help is on the way. I've seen my share of troubles, but the Lord ain't failing me yet. So I'm holding on to the promise, y'all, that he's rolling up his sleeves again. Said I've seen my share of troubles, but the Lord ain't failed me yet. We'll keep holding on to the promise, y'all. He's rolling up his sleeves again. Don't you know it? Rolling up his sleeves again. I can see him rolling up. He's coming. Rolling up his sleeves again. He's coming. He's coming. It may be midnight or midday. He's never early, he's never late. He gonna stand by what he claimed. I've lived enough life to say it may be midnight or midday. He's never early and never late. He gonna stand by what he claimed. I've lived enough life to say help is on the way. Help is on the way. Help is on the way.
Yeah.
Help is on the way.
That's us.
It's on the way. It is us. We're changing the world.
It's all of us.
It's true.
Yay! You feel it?
Good job. I really like that song.
Makes me happy too.
Isn't that
So-
Toby? Is it Toby Mac?
I think so.
Toby Mac. He does. Doesn't he do some of the songs with Kim Clement too? Or he did?
Oh, I don't know.
I think he was that one that you sent me. I think he was the rapping guy.
Nice.
The laughing.
Much better than
Rapping
guy.
He's
The spitting lines guy.
He's Peter.
Spitting lines guy.
That's a thing.
Played it.
We love the Patriot bars.
Yeah.
Yeah, Patriot bars are good.
Yeah,
Adams can
that's
spit like the
what
best
it was.
of
It was with
Yeah.
Jenny. Very good.
Yeah.
Very good. Because we had all those people coming in. Whoa.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, it was
Alrighty.
the day I was on blocking mode.
Yeah, she got her account just got bombarded by pornographic, like talking, texting.
Negative on all levels.
Like, just like 100 at a time. Just
Yeah,
What
in
blasphemy.
this
platform
in
was
the
this?
chat on YouTube here.
On here, when we were
On
doing
her-
our show
on
with
her-
Jenny
Singing Mama 81.
Oh,
on my
wow.
page,
Mhm.
they were all on that one because I was
Yep.
like, "Okay, whose are they on?" So I was trying to find them where they were, and then
Mhm.
luckily at that point I'd pretty much blocked all of them. But
Yeah, she went through. She just like got focused in and just like sent them all on their way, and we're just like, we're just gonna love them. And
Jenny's like,
sink
"It was
'em."
ridiculous." Yeah, it was, and she was telling me later, she's like, "I was trying not to pay attention to them, but some of them were just hilarious."
And some
He's
people
just like
really
Like,
bad.
catch you off guard, kind of like embarrassing.
Like that.
And then I accidentally would click on some of them because I was trying to click on the
You
other.
totally did.
I was like,
You put them on the
I don't want that one. That was an accident. Sorry about that. Yeah,
I
Bree warned
did.
her not to open the chat.
Well, I love you.
She didn't listen.
I love you. I just wanted you not to have to see some of the stuff, but I can make choices for people. I just love them.
It's true.
The curious cat.
nothing wrong with being serious.
Nope. That's how we find out stuff.
Truth.
Alrighty. Anything else left to say, my friends, before we bless and send away for the day?
Absolutely. Everybody change the world right now.
Yeah.
Change the world.
We're doing it. We're doing it.
What do you think? So as a man thinketh, so is he. As a man thinketh, so is he. And woman, you know.
One of Sean Connery's famous lines.
Yes.
Really?
Sean Connery all the way. I'm pretty sure that was the Jesus man, but you know, Sean Connery could have said it eventually. As a man thinketh, so is he.
All right, we're gonna pray for everyone. All right. Oh, we love you guys. We're gonna pray for
Much
your
love.
hearts. We are going to hold on to you, and everybody, you got love in your heart. Feel it swell, and we're gonna send it out to everybody in the chat. Okay, everybody's we're all in this love together, and we're gonna take it with us wherever we go today, and share it with anyone we meet. You're gonna bless everybody. Hands up from the other side of the screen, Kevin. Good deal. And everybody on your list, do you still have a running list? I haven't been on it for just a minute. So do you still have that? Okay.
We do.
Do you want to mention any really quick, or are we good with saying everyone on the list?
Everyone on the list.
Everyone on the list.
In love.
Very good. See, Mama.
We're spitting hearts. Apparently.
Hearts and
Sprinkling.
Hearts and
Okay. Very, very nice. All right, Jami, take us away.
Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from the evil one. For thine is the kingdom and the power and the glory forever. And
You're blessed.
bless.
Bless. You got the peoples over here, over here, over here, over
All
here.
the flow
And the
of
sprinkles,
blessings.
the got the lots of little sprinkles.
And
And you know the cooks. Excuse me, give me some cookies. Pancakes for you. All the blessings to everybody. And the Wisnaski. That sounds like a drinking, like a fancy tea. Pinky up.
Blessings to Wisnaski.
Yay! All the
Jenny.
peoples.
And the Jenny's
Sabrina,
dad.
everybody. We love you all.
Hey.
You guys, what? I'm sorry. I'm talking. Oh,
Too
sorry.
fast talking. Ready?
Yeah.
Caught all that?
Kevin, you ready?
That smells delicious.
Delicioso. Kevin, you ready? Ready?
Yes.
Nice. Yeah, he's eating. That's awesome.
That was a watermelon. Right?
Hey, Jamilia, ready?
Yes.
Did
Thank you for that. Right, yeah. And that
That's right. That's right. Beautiful eyes. Oh, you guys, we love you so much. Please
Yes, we
come
do.
back on Thursday at 5 o'clock. Remember, we're going to do the
one.
thing for the convoy.
Mm-hmm.
And just sign up for that. We'd love to go draw cards for you. They would. It's not me. That's them. And then
Yes.
also, if you sign up with Rita and Kevin for Reiki session healing, right?
Mhm.
Then they're going to donate half of the funds there to the convoy as well. We love you guys so much. Thank you, Kevin, for being here again. Jamilia, say his name.
Kevin!
There we go.
Thank you for having me,
Carter.
dear angels.
So I think this is the first time Carter's actually watched our whole show.
Uh-huh.
And he said, definitely a new way to pray for me. Laughy, cry face, laughy, cry face. I enjoyed this broadcast. And thank you.
Cheesy face, cheesy face, cheesy. That's your
Always-
boyfriend.
You're welcome here anytime, Carter.
Love,
Yes,
Carter Harris. Come back, brother.
Alrighty. We
Love
will see you
all
guys
y'all.
tomorrow,
Yes.
10:30 Mountain
10:30.
time.
10 people time.
Mountain
And Kevin, when's your next?
people.
When's your
Yeah,
next?
Kevin, when's your next one, bud?
8 o'clock tomorrow morning. Good morning, Reiki. Come
There
and
we
be
go.
with us. Come and
That's-
be with us. Come and love with us.
That's
Grow.
6 o'clock Mountain People time.
Yes, we
That's right.
appreciate the mountain people that rise early.
Yes.
Wonderful.
That's right after our sunrise.
So Kevin's at 8. We're at 12:30 if you want to go by that time frame. Yeah.
Huh?
Confidence is all. We love you.
Oh, yes. Yes. Love you
Can
guys.
I see you? Okay. See you
Okay, see
later.
ya.
Peace and love.
Yeah.
Thank you, everyone. Holy smokes.
Oh. And then
Whoa. Hi. We're
We're
back. What's going on?
Round 2.
Wants to go.
You don't know what's
Wants
happening?
to go.
Hey.
And now, the reason we got out of bed this morning for music and the spoken giggles, Singing Mama and Auntie B are